am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Well, why did I go into such an aggressive stance there, where the stone falls? Becoming a little bit more open-minded there, I see. Skill points. Where was I going again? This way. For these iframes that I should have gotten, like, forever ago. So now I presume I gotta go after what's-his-face there? Man of the Cloth. A Sword Shower and Ancastre. Sorry, dude, I had a hankering. That was actually advantageous to do. I got my adrenaline fully filled off of that. Sorry to that guy. He died for a worthy cause. One more time I can use my leg. Anyway, speaking about the Fragapalooza stuff. I do want to do 3D printing of dragons again to give away as tournament prizes, because people seem to really like those last year. I mean, 3D printed dragons are cool. Dragons are just cool in general. You can't go wrong with that. So, they were cool prizes for people to take home. And I wanted to be on top of that to make sure that, in case anything went wrong with my 3D printer, it would happen now and not, like, right before the event, and then I run out of time, and then I can't make all the dragons I need. So, despite it being a month and a half away, I've got pretty much almost all the dragons printed that I need to have printed. So, this is my dragon pile over here now, where I have... Well, this guy was just standing up. Where I have quite a few dragons printed. I think I'm at like 13 or 14 or something now. Something along those lines. A few different models, all sorts of colors. I've been trying out some different types of models that I hadn't tried out last year, because I think that they're kind of cool and I want to have more variety and choices for people and stuff. So I quite like this model. I find that it's a lot more flexible than a lot of my others, so you can really like wrap it around an arm like that, which is really quite cool. So this might be one of my new favorite models. I quite like these ones that stand in the front as well. This is definitely another one of my new favorites, so I've been making a whole bunch of them. So, I have quite the pile of 3D printed dragons here that will be making prizes for Fragapalooza this year. Wow. If I'm doing top 3 of all 4 tournaments, that would mean that I need 15 total dragons. Because it was 12 last year at the 4 tournaments, because you gotta remember that it's technically a top 6 players with doubles, considering it's teams of 2. Ow. So I'll probably do that, and I was thinking about doing trophies as well, because I 3D printed that one trophy for the Megaland event. That turned out pretty okay. I might play around with the model there a little bit, potentially make one for Frag. And the Smash trophies I printed for Open Doors Gaming, for GameCon, a couple weeks ago here, actually turned out pretty good. They look like this. So you have like the Smash Ball logo, and the little twisty kind of trophy and stuff. I think that's really cool. I think the dragons are cooler. I think this is a cool thing to put on a shelf for like bragging rights, like you won it at a gaming event, won it in a tournament. But the actual more cool thing to have is a dragon. So I don't really want players having to choose between whether they want a trophy or a dragon, but I also don't want to 3D print like one trophy and one dragon for everybody. So I was thinking that maybe just like the final finisher, like the top 1 of the Mario Kart gets a dedicated Mario Kart trophy that I took time to assemble, because it took a little bit of work, that Megaland one. And maybe the top 3 for the Smash tournament, in the singles specifically, get a trophy or something like that. And then like the actual cool thing that people would really want, the dragons, they can take home. And then like the cool bragging rights thing is given to those in like the most competitive format and stuff like that. I've had a couple prints fail on me, where right before the final color change, my printer firmware crashes, and then I'm left with this that I thought was just a useless hunk of plastic that I'll have to recycle and start from scratch. But I recently figured out how to print just part of a model. I didn't realize that that was an option before. So this was another failed print. I've kind of glued the parts on. You can probably see a little bit of glue on that side there. So I printed just these silver bits on their own, and I glued it to one of those failed prints. So I was thinking that since I had the 2 that were failed prints here anyway, that I may as well salvage and glue stuff onto, that maybe tomorrow I might go and pick up some bronze filament, because this is my silver here, so this can be second place. I can do bronze on this one, and that can be the third place trophy. And then the first place, the actual base is gold, so it wouldn't really make sense to do gold from there. I have a blue, purple, and green filament that I think would work perfect there, because then the first place trophy looks kind of glowy, metallic, multicolor in those different colors, similar to an actual Smash Ball. So I think bronze third, silver second, and actual Smash Ball color first would be really, really cool. And I can print these relatively easily, but it is a lot of plastic to be burning through, even just with all the dragons and stuff like that and the trophies, so definitely not a trophy and a dragon for everyone, but the trophies are a cool idea. The Megaland one turned out kind of cool. The GameCon ones turned out cool. I'm trying to make them even cooler with, like, Smash Ball colors and stuff. The first place one can just be the one continuous print that doesn't fail, unless it fails too. I'm taking your horse. I don't know why this horse is here. Yeah, I should just go across this way. But that's what I was thinking, is that everyone that gets top 3 in any one of my tournaments gets a, new fast travel point. Gets a dragon, because they're cool. And then, like, the top 1 in Mario Kart, maybe top 3 if I get around to making a whole bunch. If I use the same model as the Megaland one, that definitely takes a decent bit of effort to make.
A bold attack.
We'll get a trophy. And then, like, top 3 of Smash in singles, the super competitive one, can take home a trophy. So, I'm working on some cool printing projects. And luckily, I haven't needed to go out and buy any new filament, which is great, because I'm still job hunting here. And the channel funds are looking mighty low right now. I bought it with channel funds before and considered it a business expense, since basically it's channel related stuff. But my channel funds are looking kind of low right now after the whole Switch 2 release. And this channel hasn't exactly been profitable for a couple of years when you count, like, all the stuff that I pick up for it. So I didn't have to pick up any new filament because I still have lots from all the cool filaments that I picked up last year. But next year I'm going to have to pick up more filaments again because I am going to run out here. Would be the case. I basically burned through, like, maybe a third to half of a lot of my rolls last year frag. And I'm kind of burning through the remaining bits of all the rolls that I bought for Fragapalooza last year. So I'm running low on some of my cool plastic types. Ah.
What news,
How you doing?
We've learned that Herevryth rode for the fort at Ancastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Your hair looks
Who can
almost
say?
like Last
Ride
of
with
Us
me
Part
to your
1
camp,
hair when it's
and we'll
glitching
find
out.
Together.
Herevryth was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me.
What?
I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything,
Yoink.
I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't
Yeah.
be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
Excuse me?
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
I don't think I've ever heard the word Gladner before, but gather exactly what it means.
The Field will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There's hard fighting ahead.
Alright, so it's gonna be another one of those getting ready for battle
Fields are
sequences.
ready to fight.
Just me, or did the frame rate seem like it dropped there?
Chieftain Eivor, can we
Seems
win
like it's
this
dropping.
fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
And then the frame rate got better.
Are we ready then?
Now it's dropping again. Let's begin the assault.
We attack
When
now.
it focused on just Eivor,
Ready the field.
it looked like we were at
Our
60.
first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we
Oh, it looks a
deal
little
with
bit
the
better. I
troops
don't think it's 60
inside.
though. When I heard that initial I was kind of hoping that we get what we got last time of that Those guys are eating soup. You're running a ladder across the camp one moment, and the next moment you're meditating for battle. Crazy how time flies. Ancastre, or whatever the heck, I don't know. Now, this time we're doing a proper battle. Breach the gates. Can I help out here?
Is with a battering ram. I should help it
Interact.
along.
Yeah. Well, this way we go. We'll pass this in time. I honestly thought that we probably wouldn't. But I committed anyway. So I'm glad it worked out. One of these things is not like the others, huh? Alright, well. They're not gonna shoot at us again here? Oh. Oh, well, may as well brace for this one. You know, I don't have a shield, I just... Huh? Are those arrows not coming down? Why was it red here? Why did just nothing happen? Or maybe they are coming down, but they're all hitting the little overhang ceiling of this? Something or other? Can I charge? Oh. Initiate strike. Okay. And then release. Yeah, so it works a bit different from the battering rams I've used before. Yeah, I think with the ceiling, we're good. Okay. What? I should be bracing. I did get hit by something there. So... Bonk. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that didn't exactly go great, did it? Not exactly fantastic. I've been streaming for over 3 hours. The parts of this series were in the 90s somewhere before, I'm pretty sure. So I think this is now an over 100-part series. This is like my 20th something series that's gone over 100 parts. I think we're getting close to the mid-20s now. For series that have reached that. Oh, battering ram is here. Mind if I help out here? So if I just don't brace, I'm good, but right up there, I'm not always good. Oh yeah, there's that harpoon ability that I keep on not using. I'm just now noticing that on Eivor's hip. Yeah, ammo's full. Okay. How about you guys just deal with that? Because that's the point at which I'm in danger. So if I could just not... Is there a way that I could help out here? There was just a guy up there. There's lots of arrows here. So... Was it the ballistic guys that got me before? Do I need to raise my shot? Oh, I gotta raise my shot there. That did a lot more than the preview said it would. Projectile reversal? Oh, that's cool. Do it in my bow. Can I reverse a ballista shot? Ah, nose. Yeah, I gotta start practicing doing the projectile reversal. Is what I gotta do. Destroy the blockade. So I guess we're not using the battering ram for that? We're instead doing something else?
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I can try hitting it with a springald.
I have no idea what the hell a springald is, but I sure know what an explosion is. There. Ow. No, don't get set on fire. Okay, that tiny bit of fire would have done me in. Thank goodness there's one-shot protection in this game. Otherwise, I would be so extra screwed. when everything that hits me leaves me with 1 HP. I'm preemptively gonna grab this. Yoink. Don't mind me, just a man in his pot. See you later. Shoot links to lower the drawbridge. What if I blew them up instead? Anything stop me from just doing this instead? Whoa, okay. Well, here, go this way to get the angle. Wait, what? There we go. And then, this way. Like that. And then, oh, now he wants to climb the wooden beams. When I was complaining about him not doing it before. Okay, well, maybe not. Back eject or something and slowly go up. Grab onto this. That works. Go around, please. Around. Up. Up, 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 up. Find and assassinate Bishop Kjörfrith. Yeah, I thought we were cool, dude. But now I gotta kill you. Who are you?
No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away.
Scamper's coward. Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Whether it's the bishop or whether it be someone else, judge them for posting cringe. Excuse me, what do you bet this is locked? Oh, yeah. So... gotta be some sort of way in here. Fighting going on out here.
Need to get on the other side.
If I was just a little bit taller, I could target that from here. Okay, you guys are distracted. Wait a second. It's not showing a red thing, but... okay, it doesn't let you shoot through those in general. Nice miss. It'd be so funny if you could just shoot through one door to unbar the other one. But alas, the game didn't want to be cool like that. No way in on the roof? Unless maybe... no, it doesn't look like. Frame rate. As I was mentioning much earlier in the stream, during the 24-hour cherry stream when I was playing another intensive PC game, Last of Us 2, that one was also lagging a little bit. Much more than usual. Maybe after I give my computer a good restart, all my PC games will be working a decent bit better. But I don't think I'm streaming anything PC again before I go out of town. Maybe I'll do a brief stream tomorrow, maybe Mario Kart. But, come on. I don't know, it's just 3 doors that are all barred. And I can't seem to shoot through one. Ah, I've got crazy runny nose allergies stuff going on. See a pikeman just chilling out here. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Why is this not possible? I tried to press dodge. What the heck? I am so confused here. This looks like a very main door here. Barred from the other side. Yeah. I didn't see anything up there for a way to get in. I don't see an open window. I am left just extremely confused as to how I get in here. There wouldn't be like any stairs or something somewhere, would there? There's a key, but it's not like the door's locked. It's barred. So it doesn't really help me. Unless I really want that thing. But wait, the key is down there, which might imply the existence of an underground route. So maybe that actually is an important clue to show this. That would explain it. Watch this just lead to the key and it doesn't even lead to a path in. I would be quite upset. Whoa, my B button got like stuck in place. I first noticed that happening when I was playing Elden Ring Night Rain with my Xbox controller here. And then my B button when I was pressing it in to roll. That's probably what I was getting confused with most recently, was Elden Ring. Not Ghost of Tsushima. playing Elden Ring Night Rain there, my B button was sticking, so I switched to playing with my PS5 controller instead, and it's playing a lot better. But now I'm noticing it during Assassin's Creed Valhalla here, where pressing B and then it stayed stuck in. It's like the E button on my original Nintendo DS. Ah, that was the way. Letter from the Father. H. Your methods are brash and your violence is brazen. In seizing control of the Shire by force, you will turn the people against the one institution that gives them hope. Desist and make no more noise in Lincolnshire. Draw no more attention to yourself and await my further orders. To disobey means death. So he wanted to get control here no matter what, and he was going to do it by force, but I guess the Order wasn't very impressed with that. So, is there any chance that I can sneaky or letter from the instrument? The robes you wear are but a costume, a lure to win the people's trust. Think nothing of your soul or salvation. You have the truth. The shadows have dripped away, and now you see the light of the world. Take comfort in that. Kill all who impede you. The instrument! So much for assassinating him. Super stealth-like. Well, so much for their prayer. Hi. He has no reaction. Well. Well. You are making such weird noises over here. Wow. Please, run. That. Whoa. I guess I can use this slow-mo anyway. And then, yeah, hi. Stop crouching. Well, he's letting me confirm that kill. Right in the dick. Whoa! Is there no... Like, oh, here it comes. It was just delayed. I was getting ready to put my controller down. And then I started panicking when people were still attacking me.
This cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I did baste myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Hiravrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. We should have learned to enjoy it.
The sound effects are not timed properly there at all, were they? Watch me die right now. Oh. Okay, it ends. Whoa, you just popped it out of nowhere. Okay. But it looked like, at least. I don't know if you're behind that table. Ancastre, whatever the heck. Assault complete. No. No, taken from the Crozier. Order clues. Speak to Hunwald. So... yeah, so you're taken down now. Got 2 out of 6 clues. Don't have enough clues for any of them, though. So, can't exactly progress that at the moment. Wow. So now I can take out these stupid bars. Oh, they're already taken out. Okay, well that helps. Well, now that I have this key, I may as well go through here and grab whatever loot is over this way. Since it showed that there was a thing. So let me go ahead and yoink. I'll take that. Or fabric leather. Am I at the point where I can upgrade a thing? Upgrade this once, sure. Well, no, I can't upgrade anything. I don't know how many arrows I can hold. I wasn't actually paying attention to the amount. I assume probably 24 now if I was at 22 before. It didn't automatically top me up, did it? Yeah, so I'm at 24. Oh, Hunwald. Whoa, I have to hold A here. I was busy scratching my itchy nose. That just happens sometimes while I'm streaming. Probably because of how much I'm talking and it agitates it in some way.
Eivor.
Hey.
Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
hardest fight begins now.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi.
Whoa, and then the sun cut back in.
Good news.
So I wonder what would have happened if I voted for the other dude that wasn't the bishop. Elfric or whatever his name was. Lay of the Hunwald. Maybe something that I'll end up Googling later. Look it up on YouTube out of curiosity. But more likely, I'll forget that that's something that I was slightly intrigued in and I'll never bother doing it. What is the much more likely thing to happen here? Your way has an influence on your stamina consumption. Oh. I didn't know that. Well, I'm used to this now. Every time I look over at OBS and I see the 4x3. Yeah, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours here. I'll wrap this up. I'll get some sleep. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have to stop by the bank, take out the funds that I need to donate through the Dojang to Larch, pick up some 3D printing filament, maybe pick up a thinner nozzle. I took out my old bottom of the tool head with like my old nozzle in the bottom, and I figured that I can put a really thin one in this, and then this whole piece I can just swap in easily to my printer. I don't want to use this nozzle anymore, but I can still use this whole assembly here and stuff. And with a thin nozzle, then I can print text really easy. Because as is, with the Mario Kart trophy that I printed for Megaland, I was barely able to fit in the Mario Kart 8 Megaland 2025 with the width of my nozzle. So I would need a nozzle a lot thinner if I wanted to fit something like Mario Kart World Fragapalooza 2025 without losing major text detail and it's skipping over like parts of letters because my nozzle is just too thick and stuff like that. So, and then I'll have like a thicker nozzle and a thinner nozzle that I can swap between really easily. So I'll pick up a different nozzle, pick up that bronze filament, go check in at my co-worker's place where I'm checking in on her cat periodically while she's on vacation. Pop into my Oma's place and water the plants and make sure that things are a-okay over there. Start packing for the trip technically tomorrow because it's after midnight since it's 2:08 in the morning currently. Get some plants planted. I have a decent few things that I gotta do tomorrow today. And then if I have time at the end of the day, maybe I'll do another stream as well, so I have more stuff that I can work on while I'm out of town. We'll see here.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The bishop.
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
There we go, look at that, another friend. Pledge complete, Lincolnshire. I'm getting there through this darn video game. So, it looks like there hasn't been any new ones added. So there's still this one, there'll be this one at some point. And then maybe these ones will lead in this way or something. So maybe next time I'll actually continue with story content. Well, they're all story content, but you know what I mean. The main story. See what's going on with Sigurd since I've given it a little while. And go that way, and then something a little bit more intriguing will happen. Or something or other. Bit by bit, we're filling it with ravens. It's only already about the midpoint of the year. It is currently June 25th.
I've changed my mind.
And I'm, what, like halfway through the main game, and there's still all the DLC and stuff, so...
I should go.
If I want to beat this by the end of the year, I gotta get more on top of it. Pretty sure. Because, yeah, the next time that I stream this, I'll be back from Canada Day, so July will be the current month when I stream it next. And therefore, the year will already be halfway over. Halfway over. Crazy how time flies, huh? Crazy how that happens. Anything that I can make that I care about. I don't have enough supplies. The feast buff. Feast buff. The feast buff. Tattoo shop. The feast buff. The feast buff. Everything's the frickin' feast buff. The feast buff. There's multiple gear and ability loads. I don't know what that thing that it needs is. Rune Forge. Sounds like it could potentially be pretty useful. I don't really know enough about runes. Maybe that's something that I'll look into while I'm out of town. I don't know what that thing is. May as well just unlock a new main facility, even though I might never actually interact with it. Sure. Let's establish the tattoo shop. Make more progress on building up Ravensthorpe here. Whoops, I was not actually trying to speak.
Good to see you.
What?
How are you, Toby? Holding up?
Much better now, I think. I miss Sven.
Oh, you're the
every
person
day.
that I talked to after that one
And
quest.
yet he is here with me. His hookah infused in every design. Believing that, it helps.
Glad to hear it.
I definitely do
Happy
not
to
have
offer
22
myself
arrows in my
as your
quiver.
first canvas.
Good. Let's get started.
Wow. What do you
Tell
do
me
here?
about what you do here.
I don't know,
If
man.
you would ever like to get a new tattoo, you can come to me. Now, I'm open to inspiration as well, so feel free to bring any designs you find.
I have to go.
See you soon.
Until
I haven't
next
exactly
time,
made you a
Ava.
tattoo place yet. But yeah, here you go. Sure. I have lots of supplies. Or whatever the one on the right is. Not that much of the left one. One of them is called supplies. I don't remember which. Yeah, it's still gonna be a while before I get to 5 out of 6. Okay. I definitely wouldn't have any new order medallions to turn in, I don't think. So my quests around here. The Huntress, the Baker's Plate. Yeah, I'm not doing these. Next time, we'll do the quest here. See what the heck is going on with Sigurd and stuff. For now, 2:12 in the morning, so I better get some sleep. Next time I stream this game, I'll share some photos of my truck all decorated in Canada Day apparel, along with my dad's truck all decorated in Canada Day apparel together in the parade there. So that should be kind of fun. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody that tuned in to another stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla here. And until next time here, next month, take care and see you. Let's also save before I forget to do that. I'm just now realizing, not a bad idea. There we go. Dang. My playtime is 44 hours, 44 minutes, 51 seconds. I missed the triple 44 by just a handful of seconds. Feels bad.